Good morning, dear ones. How are you? Hope you're well. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. I miss talking with you, but hope you had a lovely time. Oh goodness, so much to talk about. So I wanted to tell you briefly though about a little thing I saw yesterday. Two little anecdotes. I was traveling. I was able to go see my brand newest grandchild be christened on this weekend, Sunday. And so I flew in like Saturday afternoon, got to hang out with the older grandkids and my son and daughter-in-law, and then saw the christening and had a few more hours of good grandpa time, and then had to fly home, so it was really fast. But I observed two things when I was traveling, and I wanted to talk about it really quick. First little anecdote. While I was lining up, waiting to be, waiting to get on the plane, it was Southwest, and so you have to, like line up beforehand. As the other plane, the plane that had just flown in, was emptying, as they were deplaning, a woman was just gratuitously rude to the flight attendant who was at the gate, right? The one who's actually like running the boarding. I don't know what the situation was. It sounds like they had some dispute or kerfuffle earlier. Like I said, I don't know what the prelude to all this was, but this woman was just rude. Like, kind of went out of her way to just be snarky and rude in an unnecessary way. I get that, traveling is frustrating, and for all I know, her flights have been delayed for days on end, and I mean, I get all that, and we all lose our cool at times. But this was like she came back at the end, like she was leaving, and she came back and made a point of being rude to the flight attendant lady. I don't know, again, I don't know all the details. The flight attendant lady was very gracious, very warm, very poised. She was older, like she was not some brand new kid, like she was very seasoned and seemed very competent. I don't know, anyway, I have no idea what happened, but the going out of your way to be rude was really, that made me really sad for the lady. Second thing, okay, I was gonna tell this like with like changing the pronouns and stuff, but that's too hard to think this morning, so I'm gonna just tell you it's me. I'm not saying this to brag, okay? I'm not saying this to brag. I want to talk about the impact of something I did, though. I'm about 6'4", and so I'm reasonably tall, and flights are tough. There's just never enough leg room. So I, generally speaking, will pay extra if I'm on Southwest and I don't get a good boarding position. I'll pay extra and get on there sooner so I can stake out a seat with some legroom. And generally that's the one in the aisle, like, right? Like everyone knows it's like the one, not the aisle, the exit row. There's like a whole seat missing because of the emergency exit doors. So I paid like my $40, got in there, got my seat, was thrilled with it. It was like the second person on board. And then I'm just settling down, and this guy comes on the plane, and he's like 6'7", easily 6'7". I mean, he's a very tall guy. Well, I had taken one of these coveted seats where there's no chair in front of you, so you can let your legs just reach out to their normal position. And on the other side, I said I was the second. The guy that was first took the same position on the other side. And I watched this guy, the 6'7" guy, getting into a seat and struggling, like literally just folding himself in several places to just fit. And I was like, oh my gosh, this guy that's just miserable. So I said, hey sir, do you want my seat? Because your legs are a lot longer than mine. And so he was very grateful for it. He took it, thanked me. I moved to a seat that didn't have the leg room, and that wasn't as comfortable. But every time I looked at this guy, every single time I saw, his legs, it made me happy. Like, I just felt really good. I felt very good about things. It made me happy to do that. So just, we all have our times. Let's try not to be gratuitously rude. But also let's try to be kind. Do little things for each other. It doesn't hurt. It is a really good feeling. I'm still glad I did that. I feel like if I had not given up that seat, I would have been fine. I mean, it wasn't like it was a requirement, but I'm actually happy. I feel good about it. Like, I feel good that I did that. I feel good, I guess, to know that maybe someone else's comfort means something to me. I feel like that's a good thing. I'm proud of that. So anyway, sorry to ramble. I'm not trying to brag, I promise. That wasn't meant to be like a humble brag or anything, but the point I want to make is that when we're rude, we are unhappy. And when we're nice and kind, and when we try to do things for others, we're happy. And so that's my wish for you, so that you can be happy. Sending you so much love. Catch you later. Love, your internet grandpa.